So I'm just getting 2 boneless pieces, but you guys can make it according to how much you'll need. So these are the things you add to the marinade. I first the oyster sauce and the kung pao sauce, I like it as a combination, but y'all can choose to add or subtract one of them, that's fine. So I beat the egg and this with salt and pepper first before I add the mentioned contents of the marinade. That's the yogurt. Chili powder, ginger powder, onion powder. That's the coriander cumin mix. So the kung pao sauce and the oyster sauce, like I said. I added a little bit more of oyster sauce because I wanted it to be a little more on that side. Lime juice just changes everything, so why not? So then to get everything together, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm adding a little bit of honey too, just to go with the kung pao sauce that I added. But if you're skipping kung pao, then do not add the honey either. And add a little bit more salt, so just everything together, I guess it should be enough. And a little bit of sugar. So yeah, skip the honey if you're not adding kung pao. Let the marinade stay for like an hour. Until then you can boil the vermicelli noodles. So I check it in between so that it just loses its crunch. The minute it loses its crunch a little bit, I stop the boiling because we're gonna boil it in the main dish, and at that point it should soak in the curry. So I see that it just lost the crack, so I stop the boil immediately, and I'm gonna get it out, strain it out, and store it aside. Then you can just heat 2 cups of oil. I usually use this oil, so it's not like I'm planning to waste it much. And I fried the chicken in batches. Each batch takes like 5 to 10 minutes, not more. And yeah, so I was pretty hungry in between, so I kind of like, after the first batch I thought I got a cheese slice and then grabbed a burger because who is not hungry. So I reserved the rest of the marinade from the chicken marinade after the frying, which I'm going to put now in the main dish that I'm accommodating. Add 1 cup of milk and stir it. It said usually the milk and the oil doesn't go well, but in this case it somehow went really well. And you can add as many veggies and thing that you want of your choice. So I'm adding a little bit of Cajun spice because I like how it goes with Chinese too. I sort of am making an Indian Chinese dish, not really Chinese, but yeah. So I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce and letting it all, just soak in through. So now the rest of the boiling of the vermicelli takes place in this sauce, so it kind of soaks it in the process. After that I also add the fried chicken pieces into it. I check it occasionally after covering it up because sometimes the base burns up and we definitely don't want that. So once you get the consistency that you like, you can stop at it. Yep, I like it a little because it dries up a little bit more once you've shut the stove. And we're done. Enjoy, guys.